When Heavenly Father recognizes you, then you know that His approval is there for you, so long as you're living worldly the way He's called you to do. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrick, and this episode is called When Heavenly Father Recognizes You, Part 2, Episode EA 15, on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Passage between temporal and spiritual. Wisdom for business and life. For prospecting and proselyting. God bless. Enterprise in America. Pattern realm, walking together, hand in hand. You know, I tried recording this once before and not knowing which button I was supposed to press, but like I said, I'm still a tad bit under the weather, but still have my faculties to do podcasting. I'm going to say this. This is something that I think that we need is very important. Because maybe some of you, like me, we've been hit with some hard times. It can be sickness. It can be a relative being sick. It can be the loss of a loved one. A business reversal. I can understand what you're going through. So let's just sit here on the pattern nest here and talk. Where I see it here in Pattern Realm, we're all family. We desire more. We desire to live a better and extraordinary life right now. But the most important part of that, you need to understand, is finding favor with God. Okay? When you know that Heavenly Father recognizes you. It took me, sadly, it really took me until Saturday night. I had a very bad set of stomach and chest cramps. And I was going completely nuts. Now, that being said, you know, Saturday was a momentous time in which I then virtually watched the Elevate convention. Some of the speeches just hit you to the center, you know. Importance of team training and team synergy and training and everything. But when it hits home, sometimes the thing that must come first is your faith. Right? Some of us have had tough lives. No doubt. And if you have, I feel it. But I want you to know that regardless, if you are close to God, the help makes it bearable. Because I know sometimes it can be hard. it's hard podcasting when you're under the weather, but, the way I see it, the show must go on, especially since it was Heavenly Father that had me change this episode and the past episode to talk more about Him. And I can't think of a better thing to talk to talk about than my Heavenly Father. I love Him with all my heart. I love my friends with all my heart. I love my family. But the person I love the most is God. And I'm just swinging it on to you guys, Well, when I got a bit sick on Saturday, I was sure disappointed. I was having to let friends know that I couldn't make it on Sunday. They came anyway, and I had to really explain to them what I was going through. And it was hard. Let me tell you something, it was hard. I was angry at myself. I remember I was repenting to God all over myself. I don't know why I keep messing up. I don't know why I keep messing up. Even this morning. And finally, He says, Jimmy, you're okay. He said, I recognize you. But there's one thing you must do. Do not take any more negative energy into your spirit. Because if you take any more, what you already have, it'll destroy you. And so, that's going to have to govern my life for quite a while. I have a political show. I may still come on and talk political stuff, but I also think, to some extent, I will be talking about, no doubt, more stuff having to do with personal development. Because I think that our distracted, defiant culture loves nothing better than to try to turn our attention away from God. And more towards, look at the behemoth we've become. We can become bigger than God. And God's like, no, you ain't even gonna try. I don't think we can even count the stars. We can't even take a breath without God giving it to us, And I became acutely aware of these things Saturday night when I got sick. And I was praying like I never prayed before. I was managed to get some relief, but I just had to sleep it off, slow down. And I remember I felt ashamed. I did a lot of repenting. And I'm just glad that Heavenly Father, He heard me. He heard me. He was right there. He's going to listen to me when nobody else wanted to. Or when nobody else could. It's pretty... It's a blessing when Heavenly Father recognizes you. He's there. It can be so easy to focus on negative energy And yet, yes, if Heavenly Father recognizes you, He's like, Jimmy, no, stay away from the negative. Right over here, please. So, there you go. And I'm going to do my best to keep away from the negative energy that has surrounded me. I've asked myself why, but what can I say? One thing I do know is that we have a Lord that loves us. We have a God that loves us. It's funny, I wasn't expecting this part of my show to be, more of a preaching one, and I guess some more of my shows are going to be more towards that area because, well, when you get an awakening from the Lord, sometimes it comes from an illness, then you gotta start listening to Him. That's just all there is to it. And, I've spoken my heart many times about what's going on in the world. Now, I love talking about business and stuff. That's important to me. But I think what Heavenly Father was trying to get me to do is, hey, Jimmy, slow down for a little bit, okay? Can you focus a little bit on your relationship with me? Can you do that? Can you try? I know it's not easy. And it's kind of like I said. It's easy to want to focus on the negative stuff. And what I like it is sometimes Heavenly Father's like, no, Jimmy. Come back over here, please. I like it when He does that because that makes all the difference to me in the world. That He recognizes me. I mean, I hate it that it took an illness for me to begin to see that He does recognize us. But I think the reason why I took an illness is because I can be so dang hard-headed. You know? Sometimes I think things should be done a certain way. And, yes, I love my business motivational messages, I really do. And we'll probably go back to one of those tomorrow. But eventually, you guys are going to hear a little bit more from me about faith and how it's integrated into your business. Okay, because you can't fall around by separating those. You really can't. But I think when God was telling me watch about the negative energy you put in your spirit, you need to. Because this world will do anything to knock you down. Anything. And guys, I'm not just saying this as your success, confidence, and thrive coach. I'm your friend. And sometimes I gotta say the hard truth. With that, I hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you'd like to hear, please subscribe to Join Pattern Realm. Until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others want. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. And God bless you. Please share this with Papa San, and everyone. God bless you guys. And know this. I love you.